In this video, I will be discussing the Bitcoin breakdown that is currently reaching exactly my price targets I have been warning you guys for on the channel, and I will be right now talking about what is next for Bitcoin, where are we heading towards next from of this point, and much more interesting things. So don't miss this video because this is definitely the video you want to be watching to stay up to date on the exact market right now here. Together with that, I will be discussing Ethereum because many interesting things are happening over there as well, so don't miss out this video. On the previous video, we smashed it up above 500 likes, and can we once again do it on today's update video? So smash up that like button and let's jump straight away in towards the content, and let me kick off the video with discussing the imminent short term. And first of all, I want to say congratulations, because literally since the $25,000, since this range over here on the top side on the channel, we have been warning you guys that Bitcoin is in a losing structure and that most likely the price action is going to fall down a little bit here before eventually coming back up again. And like you can see, we formed that rising wedge, we broke down, and we reached exactly our price target of the 22.6k of this pattern, and right now we're breaking below this very important green level of support. And if we're going to right now look at the 4-hour chart here on Bitcoin to see, okay, where is the next big level of support going to be at for Bitcoin, and then I will be straight away look at this blue box right here, because on this blue box you can see previous very strong resistance and support, resistance right here, support right here, and once we broke above this level once again, we saw a stealth move back up here. So that is why the 21.5k is going to be a very strong level of support. And you can also see that Bitcoin is already bouncing from this level. And on yesterday's update video, I talked about exactly the 21.5k as the level where I want to be opening a long position at on Bitcoin. And like you can currently see on this chart, we came down exactly towards our range where we have been predicting Bitcoin is going to come down towards. Because yes, we were breaking down yesterday of the rising wedge on the Bitcoin chart here on the 12-hour time frame, and right away I said to everyone out there, the original price target of a rising wedge is at the beginning point of the wedge, what is all the way down at $19,000. However, I do expect that Bitcoin is going to be finding a significant amount of support around that $22,000 barrier. What is of course this very important level of previous resistance, what you can clearly see right here, and of course previous support. So right now we are retesting this exact level, and I do expect that Bitcoin is going to be finding somewhat of a support around this range. In case we break below this level, I personally see the next big range of support all the way down around 19.3k, and of course between that we will be finding some support around the 20k flat level, because historically speaking these flat levels tend to be of course providing significant support. But I think realistically speaking, if we break below the 21.6k, what is major previous resistance, what I do expect to flip into support right now, we could come all the way down towards levels around $19,000 again. So be very much aware about that scenario, but I do think it's very likely to see at least a short-term bounce from of this level to either create a lower high on the market or to either create the next significant move from of this point onwards. Further on, I want to be talking about the daily time frame on Bitcoin. Of course, on the daily time frame, you can see same chart playing out. We saw the rising wedge getting formed on Bitcoin. This was a very easy pattern to be trading, and I have been warning you guys exactly about it on the channel for the past 5 days, because yes, we were clearly seeing a rising wedge getting formed, and that is of course a typical bearish bias pattern on Bitcoin. So if you want to be trading the market, first of all, I would highly recommend to check out Bitget in the link in the description, where you can claim an insane deposit bonus, and you do not need any KYC, you do not need any VPN, and you can withdraw over 30 Bitcoins on that exchange. So definitely a very good exchange to check out here. And also for US watchers, you can trade on Bitget without using any VPN. So that's definitely very nice to have here right now on the market. But also what is very interesting, what we can currently see on the chart, is maybe this pattern we're currently looking at. Because like you can see currently on the market, it looks to me that Bitcoin is just creating these fake outs after fake outs after fake outs. And I personally think the bottom is potentially already formed here, but only we're going to go for a last fake out before of course exponentially recover back towards the upside, because I do still think the recovery for Bitcoin is going to be very strong. But we were aware that the end of August we're going to see the Mt. Gox Bitcoins getting released, and due to that we could be expecting some more trouble in the market, and due to that we're also seeing some more sell pressure getting generated right now on this region right here. So maybe potentially once again, like we saw fake out in May, like we saw fake out in March, we're seeing once again another fake out here in August, and that is definitely very very unfortunate to see. I am not necessarily saying, okay, we have to right now form lower lows. I don't really think that it is likely to expect that Bitcoin is going to form lower lows. However, I think we are right now in a small little cool off before potentially entering that bullish stage, where I am still very much convinced on that it is going to be coming eventually to Bitcoin. Furthermore, looking at Bitcoin, what is the level to be watching right now? What is the trend line where you want to be looking at, and of course potentially accumulate a very strong long at? And I personally think it is this line on the daily time frame. You can clearly see we already got two very strong touch points over here, and if we're going to touch this level again, what is currently trading around to $21,000 for a Bitcoin, I think it's going to generate a significant market bounce here. So yes, this is definitely the level to be looking at in order, in case you want to be opening a potential long position. But as long as we're holding up above that 21.6k level, like I told you, I think we could already see that bounce coming in towards the market, right? But let me also right now talk a little bit about Ethereum, because yesterday I also made an update video on Ethereum. In case you have not seen it, I would highly recommend to still check it out. It is currently just on my YouTube page, so make sure to check it out. But you can clearly see yesterday I warned you guys I'm going to be opening a short position if we're going to be breaking below this upward sloping support line. And of course, in case you waited for the confirmation, you would have been already up over 60% here, because yes, we moved 6% down after the confirmation of the breakdown, and if you were using a 10x, you would have made 60% profit. So yeah, this was a very beautiful trade to look at. Beautiful trend that we formed. We broke the trend, and you could have opened in short position on this breakdown. Furthermore, looking at Ethereum on the daily time frame, I have been yesterday as well warned you guys about it, that $2,000 is the level to be breaking, because like you can see over here, this was of course major resistance and support from the past, and currently we can clearly see it is once again providing significant resistance, and it is rejecting Ethereum. And what I told everyone out there on the channel, because also last time around, while we were breaking above the 2k, we first moved down all the way down to $1,400 before eventually coming back up again and have that significant rally back towards the upside, right? So I am expecting similar moves. I think $1,600 to $1,500 is a good accumulation range for Ethereum, and we've got the range between the $1,300 to $1,400, also a very good range for accumulation. But I am currently still waiting before I'm going to be accumulating my larger positions on Ethereum. But definitely, I do think that we're very close at these stages where we can accumulate another very strong long position at, because yes, if we're then going to get that bounce from of approximately $1,500, it is going to be a very big and strong trade for Ethereum all the way back up again. And yeah, on that weekly time frame, you can clearly see right now that this is one of the most important levels to be breaking right now, because on the weekly time frame we have got rejected and we've got supported by only one big level here, and that was the 2,000 towards $2,200 level, and that is also just the main level to be watching right now on this exact trend here on Ethereum. So yes guys, this was it for today's update video. If you do like the content, smash up the like button, and of course consider subscribing to the channel as well, because yes, we have been warning you guys exactly on this move for Bitcoin right now that we have been generating on the market over the past 5 to 8 days here. And of course, don't forget to check out the videos that are currently popping up above if you want to learn how to copy trade, or if you want to learn how to trade in general. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will check you guys on the next one. Peace out, goodbye.